had to talk about one of the most special trips in my life, I would name this little trip to the northern part of Belgium, to the little town of Bruges, with the surrounding calm my little heart in a very unspeakable way. Bruges wasn't on my initial plan, but it was way off my usual travel route from France to Switzerland and then Italy, and I'll be going back to Asia from Italy. But little did I know that that random video on YouTube had me wondering what it's like to break the plan, and going all the way to visit it. That little town had my heart from the first sight. So here I am on the bus somewhere in Bruges, in the most beautiful autumns of my life so far, in a physical and mental sense. The first morning in Bruges, I went to grab a coffee latte and a croissant at a local bakery. They speak Dutch mostly here, but English easy to get by. I feel like I can't miss chocolate market here, so I went to get some. It's only October now, but you can totally feel the Christmas festive atmosphere everywhere in the town. There's something about Bruges that makes time slow down. You don't feel rushed here, you just wander. Maybe grab a waffle, watch the reflection in the water, or listen to the sound of the church bell echoing through the narrow street. It's one of those places where getting lost actually feels like a part of a plan. I came to Bruges from Paris by train. It was super easy. The trip took around 2.5 hours with a quick transfer in Brussels. This was the random place that I discovered on the way, and the yellow leaves was everywhere this time in Bruges. I came to the Lake of Love, or my water, as the locals call it. It's a quiet side of Bruges, where time slows down. Sometimes, the best way to experience a city isn't by rushing through landmarks. It's just by watching life happen. People walking, couples holding hands, friends laughing by the water. They say if you walk across the Lake of Love bridge with your partner, your love will last forever.
So ladies and gentlemen, behind the second bridge now we'll arrive at St. Anne's, and St. Anne's used to be and still is one of the richest parts of Bruges. I think it's because the first McDonald's in the world opened the doors there in the year 1603, but my theory got rejected by the academic world. Whether or not they have a door to connect the two houses in case of emergencies in which I was made, but this emergency only lasted about 7 minutes, and that was also the average of every European country at that time. Since the UK left the European Union, a new service has been gained 2 minutes. Well, let me now tell you something that is true, and that's where I was born. Well, I was born behind the next bridge to the right, which is the old hospital. Well, let me now tell you something that is true,